Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into a profoundly grounding and honestly urgent philosophical discourse that touches on the very core of our daily human struggles. We're taking a deep dive into that internal battle we all face. The fight to transform the restless mind. It's a journey from procrastination to ultimate inner peace, and the insights we're about to unpack are, frankly, life-changing.
So I want to ask you directly, how much longer are you going to wait? Like 1 minute? Next week? Until tomorrow? Look, time is a river, and it waits for absolutely no one. You can stand perfectly still, you can overthink your next move, but that river, it just keeps carving its path forward. When are you going to stop waiting for that mythical tomorrow and take the very first step to uncover the strength hiding inside you?
Section 1. The illusion of waiting.
We constantly tell ourselves we'll start when the right time arrives, right? But the sharp truth is that time never actually comes. Instead, our mind acts as this master trickster, building invisible walls of fear, laziness, and doubt. It whispers, hey, don't do it today. Just hit the snooze button for 5 more minutes. We'll figure it out tomorrow. But if you push past those all too relatable excuses and just simply take that first step, right, exactly where you are, you'll literally watch these massive walls start to crumble away.
Section 2. Mastering the restless mind.
Here's the undeniable reality. If you don't control your mind, it's going to control your life. We're faced with a pretty stark choice between the lazy mind and the unwavering mind. The lazy mind always seeks out superficial comfort, makes endless excuses, and honestly falls apart the second things get hard. But the unwavering mind, it actively embraces discomfort as the ultimate teacher. When you accept the difficult, fiery path, you build an unshakable inner strength that comfort could just never provide.
Okay, let's dive into this. To build that unwavering mind, we need discipline. Now, we usually view discipline as a chain, right? Like a restriction on our freedom. But let's radically reframe this. Discipline is actually the ultimate key to true freedom. Think about it for a second. If you're a slave to your shifting emotions, your laziness, and your temporary moods, you are effectively a prisoner. Discipline is what frees you from those fleeting feelings and puts you completely in charge of your own destiny.
So, where does this grand philosophy of discipline actually live? Well, it's grounded in our daily choices. It's not just in these monumental, life-altering events. It's in what you eat, your sleeping and waking routines, the company you keep, and your seemingly insignificant daily habits. True discipline is simply doing what you promised yourself you'd do, especially on those days when your mind is screaming at you to just stay under the warm covers.
Section 3. The Crucible of Pain. As we commit to our path, we're inevitably going to encounter hardship. It's just human nature to want to run from it. But pain is actually a mirror reflecting our true, hidden strength. Struggle is the fire that purifies the gold of your soul. It's such a stunning metaphor, isn't it? Just as raw gold has to be subjected to intense, burning heat to become pure and valuable, our souls are polished, deepened, and refined by facing life's really intense struggles.
So how do we actually navigate this hardship? Here's the path of transformation. Step 1, say yes to sorrow. Seriously, don't suppress it or run from it. Acknowledge it. Step 2, by sitting with it and truly accepting it, you awaken this new, profound inner energy. And finally, step 3, you channel that energy to transform your deepest weakness into an immense, untouchable strength. Remember, pain doesn't come to break you. It comes to remake you.
Section 4. The true power of focus.
Even with all the discipline in the world, without focus, life is like an arrow that never hits the target. And this brilliantly illustrates the concept. Think about scattered water. It only makes things wet, right? It's harmless and largely ineffective. But a focused river, a continuous, unbroken stream of water, that cuts straight through solid rock. Focused energy achieves the absolutely impossible. But of course, our focus is under constant attack. Everyday enemies are constantly fighting for your attention. The endless, addictive pull of social media on your smartphone, getting tangled up in other people's opinions, drowning in anxiety about a future that hasn't even happened yet, or carrying the heavy, unchangeable burden of the past. All of these scatter your water and pull you entirely away from the present moment.
Section 5. Beyond success and failure.
As we push forward, we're inevitably going to experience both wins and losses. But we have to realize both are merely temporary experiences. Just think about the balance of life. Success is the flower. It's the sweetness and the celebration. But failure? Failure is the fertilizer. It's the medicine. It's an invitation from life to try again, but a little deeper this time. If you only ever experience victory, you learn absolutely nothing. Failure is that necessary fertilizer that feeds the roots of your eventual success.
Life is not a race.
It is a dance. I just love that. And because it's a dance, we shouldn't let success get to our heads, and we absolutely cannot let failure get to our hearts. In a dance, sometimes you step forward, sometimes you step backward, and yep, sometimes you trip up entirely, but the music continues. You just have to embrace the rhythm and keep on moving.
Section 6. The Path to Inner Peace.
This brings us to the ultimate resolution of our journey. True peace cannot be found anywhere in the outside world. It's accessed through 3 internal pillars. First, gratitude for the small miracles, like your beating heart, or just a simple sunrise, which instantly lightens your daily burden. Second, awareness of the present moment, letting go of yesterday and tomorrow. And finally, cultivating an inner silence, like a steady anchor amidst the inevitable external storms.
Inner peace does not mean the end of problems. It means remaining steady amidst them. The storm of life may rage on the outside, throwing massive challenges at you every single day, but your inner sky can remain perfectly silent, clear, and utterly untouched.
Which leads us perfectly to our final question for you. Are you ready to look within? It's time to stop complaining about the external world, start paying deep attention to your internal habits, and begin your journey today. The strength, the discipline, and the peace you're looking for are already inside you, just waiting to be awakened. So I leave you with this. Knowing that time is a river that won't wait for you, what is the very next choice you are going to make the moment this explainer ends?